Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Royal wailing, royal crying, royal disappointment, royal devastation as we are hearing allegedly that Queen Naomi and the Ooni of Ife had their second marriage counseling in the royal mansion with Rev Esther Ajai. Hey, it's not a small thing. No. This is why they will say that, of course, what God cannot do does not exist. Hey, what God cannot do does not exist. No matter how much the enemy fights you, a day will come where God is going to stand up and let the enemy know that indeed I am your God. And the word of God says, fear not, for I am indeed your God. I will be there and I will take care of you. And that is exactly what is playing out for Olori Naomi right now. The battle has been fierce. The battle has been terrible. It's not been easy. This battle is not for those with lily liver. Naomi has been through enough and a lot, but to the glory of God, God is beginning to knit everything back together. And by the time this whole thing with Olori Naomi comes back, everybody will now understand that no matter how terrible the situation might be, just know that there is a God that is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all we can ever think or imagine. It's not been a small something, Olori Naomi. Hey. They say that it's royal wailing, royal cry, royal disappointment as Ooni of Ife is busy making arrangement to go ahead with the wedding of Olori Naomi. Now, Ooni of Ife is no longer rumor that Oni has 6 wives already. We all see them. We all see how much he has shown respect and love for these women and all of that. But one thing that cannot be questioned is the fact that Ooni of Ife loved Olori Naomi so much. Chai, Jesus. Naomi really found favor in the heart of that man. Ooni of Ife is a fine man. Ooni of Ife, as in he is a handsome man. He is a great king. He is loved by many. Women love this man. All these ones, people are always saying Ooni of Ife this, Ooni of Ife that. Ooni of Ife, women love Ooni of Ife so much. He is just the man that he is. But in all of these women, Ooni of Ife loved this Naomi too much. A lot of people are saying it's because he married the girl, Pew and everything. Well, I don't know about that, but this man loved this woman. So what we are hearing right now is that the second counseling for the wedding happened in the royal mansion. We heard that he went to the royal mansion to meet with Queen Naomi, and they say Rev Esther Ajai had to come there for the second counseling. Now, for you to know the kind of man that the Ooni of Ife is, it's important to understand that as we are speaking now, you and I, Reverend Esther Ajai has not been in Nigeria. The woman is in the UK. They said they had to send private jet to bring Reverend Esther Ajai for that counseling. And this is the second time they are sending private jet to bring Reverend Esther Ajai for the first counseling and the second counseling. And they say it's remaining 2 counseling before the marriage. Now, we do know that a lot of churches, the other time I was asking you guys, I said I used to know that church may not want to wear the man with all of these these plenty wives. So I don't know how this is even possible. If you know anything, let me know in the comment section. A lot of people said it's doctrine. It depends on doctrine. That some churches can even wed a woman with pregnancy. Some churches can wed a woman who has been divorced and remarried and all of that. That this thing goes by the doctrine of the church. So basically, they said the first person that Ooni of Ife approached for this wedding was Reverend Funke. Reverend Funke, they said she declined. And she said that their doctrine, her own doctrine, does not allow it. And so Ooni of Ife had Reverend Esther Ajai, who happens to be his own godmother, said that there is no problem. Reverend Esther Ajai is a dedicated woman of God, well respected across the globe by the celeb people. I think she happens to be, I stand to be corrected, please, okay? I think she's the head of the Celestial Church of God, okay? Yes, the Celestial Church of God. So she's so well respected, and of course, happens to be the godmother also of the Ooni of Ife. She has been, she has played a very significant role to, reconciling Olori Naomi with the Ooni of Ife. May God bless you, ma. And so right now, they said that woman would be the one who will spearhead the wedding, or who would be wedding them. That's Olori Naomi and the Ooni of Ife. And they said the beautiful news is that Olori Naomi has agreed to go through with that wedding. The entire time, they said it was only Ooni of Ife that was talking about that wedding. Queen Naomi was not enthusiastic about it. Queen Naomi didn't want it. But, it's understandable, because maybe at that time, Queen Naomi was thinking, is it not the same thing that they will talk, nothing is happening. But this time, with the way things have gone, how far for the last 6 months, it's been about the wives leaving the palace. He's doing everything for them to leave. I think Naomi has developed some faith in the Ooni of Ife, knowing that, things might fall in place again. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Dela Ram. I don't know if I've done this. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the source. It's still on the royals. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you. Happy weekend. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And do not forget to turn on the notification bell. And do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. It's not a small thing, as we are hearing what is going on right now. Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi alleged to have had their second counseling by Reverend Esther Ajai, making preparations for the wedding. It looks as though Queen Naomi and Ooni of Ife will be having a wedding before Queen Naomi returns back to the palace, because the monarch is alleged also to have said that Queen Naomi is going to return back to the palace gloriously. Queen Naomi's everything is going to be restored, and he wants the very best for Queen Naomi, and he wants Queen Naomi to be seen as a proud queen, and he's not just going to usher her into the palace. The same way the news went out of her leaving the palace is the same way Queen Naomi is returning back to the palace. Now, this is something that has become very disappointing to other wives, because nobody had ever thought that things will, fix themselves to where they are right now. And that is why it is said that God is, the greatest. No matter what happens to you in this world, you just want to have faith in God and know that there is nothing that God cannot restore in this world. Who could have thought, as at last, maybe 5 months or a year ago, that this would be happening to Queen Naomi at this time? Who could have thought that Ooni of Ife would go for Queen Naomi? Who could have thought that Ooni of Ife would fight so much to keep Queen Naomi? Who could have thought that Ooni of Ife would stand, a big man like that, would stand and say that, there's nothing in this world that will separate him from Queen Naomi? Who could have thought that all of this deity, all these things we've been hearing, will be in favor of Queen Naomi? It's only God that can do this. Queen Naomi is indeed a daughter of Zion. They said there is a wedding that is coming up right now between Queen Naomi and the Ooni of Ife, as we are hearing, and that preparations are ongoing. Ooni is not leaving any stone unturned, because he wants his wife back. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.